Welcome to the Sunday morning edition of the Hot 10 Manga. This is March 15th, March 16th, and March 17th. That's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Collections weren't terribly exciting today, but the singles were dynamite. Basically, we had three in the $200 above $200. And if you can't guess what one of those three were, you haven't been watching the channel. Anyway, let's get to the collections, and I'll breeze through these quick. Honorable mention number 1, Attack on Titan, volume 1 to 29. It's never a good idea on eBay to go local pickup only as you're shipping, because you can see here 29 books sold for less than $25, 85 cents a book. Attack on Titan is Kodansha 2012, so a good deal for somebody. Fantastic, right? Next one, we've seen this exact same run go before. This is a different listing. This was Ghost Hunt volumes 1 through 7, 9 through 10. Missing number 8 went for $299, about 33 bucks a book. Del Rey 2005. Why is it always missing number 8? I'll put on a screenshot for you and you can see. So if that had have had number 8, it definitely wouldn't be an honorable mention. It would have been in the top 5. Honorable mention number 3. This one's from Dark Horse 2007. I've seen it a fair number of times. It's one of those ones, it's always the bridesmaid, never the bride of the water god. But yeah, it went for $299.99, so $300, $17.65 a piece. Didn't quite make it, but almost. What it was tied with, and one of, an old guy like me loves the Gogol 13, let me tell you, volumes 1 through 13, it also went for $300, but that was $23 a book. Viz Media 2006. Gogol 13 has been around forever. It's, I think it started in the 60s, to be honest, so it's one of the, I think it is the oldest continuous running manga, or it was anyway. Anyway, let's get into the top 5. So here it is, number 5, Sailor Moon Pretty Guardian box set 1 and 2, so that's 12 volumes, with stickers. Went for $312, about 26 bucks a book. Kodansha 2012. Number 4, Blame. Volumes 1 through 10, but it is missing number 6. This is the original Tokyo Pop 2005 edition. Went for $396, $44 a book, which is quite impressive for a collection, but not as impressive as number 3. Number 3 is a newcomer to this list. It's Bastard, volumes 1 through 9, $425. That's $47 a book. Viz Media, 2002. Number 2, it often shows up on collections here. It's Gantz, volumes 1 through 15, 19, 21 to 25, 27 to 28, and 31 to 37. That's 30 books in total. $449, about 15 bucks a book. Dark Horse 2008. What it was surpassed by one whole dollar in the number 1 position, and strangely enough, we've seen this exact same lot of books before, but it is not the same listing. It's Trigun Maximum, volumes 1 through 14, and Trigun 1 and 2. 16 books in total, $450. That's about $28 a book. Dark Horse 2003. Okay, now we get to the single volumes, and there's a definite trend here. It seems like the top 10 always starts right around $70, and then depending on how the sales went, it can go anywhere to like 150 as the number 1 or 500 as the number 1. Today was one of those ones we had it closer to the 500 as the number 1. So let's get into it. I have 3 honorable mentions. My first one is Soul Eater, Volume 2. Now, I showed everybody on March 8th, we had one of these sell for $127, and I wouldn't list it because I have no idea why it sold for $127, but I just wanted to bring up one that did sell, and this is what they usually go for, is around $5. There's no shortage of Soul Eater Volume 2 manga. Honorable mention number 2 is Main Abyss Volume 1. The reason I bring this up is because I showed everybody on Right Stuff that it's basically relisted. I don't know if it's first or second print, but the thing is, now it's on Amazon as well. So I went and I actually ordered one. Supposed to show up May 8th. Basically cover price, right? So I don't know if Seven Seas is going to redo the entire series. So if they have volume 2 coming soon, I don't know, but it's just interesting, right? So it just goes to show you, unless it's out of print, it's not out of print. So sometimes it just pays to wait. Honorable mention number 3 is an art book. This time it's the Fate Complete, the art material and the character material. So 2 different books. Went for $120 total, so that's $60 a book. Udon Entertainment, 2014. I like to just show, I know the art books technically aren't manga, but a lot of people still collect them, so that's why I put it on here anyway. Okay, let's get to the top 10, and number 10 is a collection of actually 3 different books. It's Battle Royale, volumes 13, 14, and 15. All 3 books went for $210. That's $70 each. Tokyo Pop, 2005. Number 9, we've seen before, Blue Spring, 74.72. It sold for this time from Viz Media 2005. These always go for a good chunk of money when they do sell. Speaking of when they sell, number 8, Umineko, When They Cry. Episode 4, Alliance of the Golden Witch, Volume 1, went for $75. Yen Press, 2014. I've yet to see an Umineko go for cheap. So actually this $75 is on the less expensive side of the Umineko. And I'm giving you a hint here for later on. Let's get into number 7. Speaking of beautiful buxom ladies falling from the sky, it's Sakurai, Volume 3. Went for $90. Yen Press, 2018. Number 6, we've had this one before, and strangely enough, it sold for the exact same price that it did this time. Last time it was sold was February 20th. Japan, the Manga, which contains a story by Bronson, Fist of the North Star fame, illustrated by Kentaro Miura of Berserk fame, $125. Dark Horse, 2005. Number 5, we've also had before, and the last time it sold for $95 on February 6th. This one actually sold for more, and as you can see, it actually had 16 bids as well. So this is Blackjack, Volume 16, again, originally by Osamu Tezuka. This one sold for $128.50, published by Vertical in 2011. Number 4, this particular one is angling for Light Novel of the Year, let me tell you. Classroom of the Elite, Year 1, Volume 7. This one went for $130, published by Airship, which is a division of Seven Seas, 2021. What's frightening is that the number 3 spot is the exact same book, but this time it was a British seller. They charged $224 American for like one. They had 2 available. That's not the price for 2. That's the price for one of them. Last time we saw it sell was March 2nd, $150. So I think that previous sale of $130 is a little closer to fair market value than the $224, which just seems incredible. But a lot of it just depends on where it's selling from, right? So there you go. Okay, we're into the top 2, and they're big ones. Number 2, Umineko, When They Cry. Episode 6, Dawn of the Golden Witch, Volume 1, $412.50. That's Yen Press, 2016. So what's the number 1? Well, it's interesting. Like I do watch other videos about, rarest manga in my collection. And I remember one guy had this in his collection, and I always wondered, like, how much would this go for if it were to hit eBay? And this time we've got our answer. So number 1, Spice and Wolf, Anniversary Collector's Edition. This is the 10-year Anniversary Collector's Edition hardcover. I guess it's like a massive volume. It was originally $175 US to buy it when it came out. It sold on eBay just a few days ago, $487.50. That's pretty impressive. This is Yen Press 2016. So there you have it. I mean, there was no huge collections that sold. The Bastard was pretty interesting for me, being, I remember it from way back when. The singles were just incredible because we had, well, I think that Classroom of the Elite Volume 7, the one that went for $224, was a bit of an anomaly. No, normally they're between like 100 to 150 each, which is still amazing for a light novel. The Spice and Wolf Anniversary Collector's Edition, I knew if one of those ever sold, it would go for good dollars. Umineko, When They Cry, the episode 6, Dawn of the Golden Witch, was just astounding. That $412, it just, yeah, incredible. Good week for the singles. Thanks for watching again, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.